Hello and welcome along to Lancs TV. I'm joined in the studio here at Emirates Old Trafford by our head coach, Dale Benkenstein. Dale, we're sat here, it's mid-July, we're just over the halfway point of the season. Your first season as head coach here at Lancs. How are you finding it all so far?
Yeah, it's been a good last few months. I think the first few with a lot of changes and obviously some new faces from a coaching point of view. Took a bit of time for everyone to find their feet, and also going straight into sort of first division, a very strong competition, some really strong sides. The first few months were quite tough. It's been great to turn that around. I think the T20 came at a good time, and I think the win against Durham at Blackpool just almost was a turning point for us. So it just got us a bit of confidence going into the T20s, and the Blast campaign so far has been good.
Yeah, it seemed like a tough opening block in the county championship with the weather as well. Not really on anyone's side, to be honest. But you mentioned the wins in the Blast, and the win against Kent really was a turning point. And then, of course, the game in Southport seemed to be a game we were controlling, but again, it ended in a draw.
Yeah, I think just that confidence, getting a few wins in the T20 seemed to move into the 4 days. Just batsmen getting some form again, against Kent, seeing Josh Bohannon get that double 100 and Wellesley in the runs again. I think it's just settled everyone down, and we seem to be just playing the cricket that we would expect. Bowlers are hitting their line and lengths, and I'll say the machine is just starting to roll again. So, as I said, the last few months have been a lot better. Everyone's feeling a bit more relaxed, and we're really looking forward to finishing this competition well. These last two games, qualifying, if we can get a home quarter-final, that'll be perfect. But the most important thing is just to qualify, and then obviously we go into a whole new competition in the 50 over.
How good would it be to have that home quarter-final, something to look forward to in September when the tournament resumes?
Yeah, I think we would have forgotten how to play T20 cricket by the time that comes around. But I think a home quarter-final is massive for not only the club, but also we have a very strong record at home. So it does give you an advantage. So we're trying to win every game, and I think if we play well and we do that, then that should sort itself out.
And you mentioned the players starting to find some rhythm, batsmen scoring runs, bowlers taking wickets, things starting to go well. Is that just going to feed into the county championship as well? And of course, the one-day cup that's on the horizon.
Yeah, we have with that, there's a few challenges with trying to keep overseas players for this long in the T20 with the finals or the knockout stages being so spread out. T20 players, specialists now have got other options. So we have been, looking to try and keep our squad as strong as we can. We've also got international cricket taking a lot of our players away. So almost the squad that will finish this competition now will be quite different to what will play in the quarterfinals. And with the championships coming along as well, we are looking to strengthen the side with overseas players as well. So there's quite a lot behind the scenes that's still going on to just make sure that we giving the team as good a players as possible to try and get us keep going forward in that table. Yeah.
I can imagine one of these options in strengthening the squad is George Dockrell. We found out today that Irish international is going to be joining us for the Blast. Can you tell us a little bit more about him and what he's going to bring to the team?
Yeah, looking for replacements these days isn't easy, and George obviously has played a lot for Somerset, but initially as a spin bowler, left arm spinner, sort of reformed himself in a batting role now for Ireland, and has been a match winner in international cricket as a finisher, sort of middle order finisher in T20 cricket, and he still has the left arm spin option as well. So Chris Green goes to the CPL, and we are unsure about his availability in the quarterfinals, and also for finals day we're still trying to see if we can get him back. But George is almost just a backup option, but he has to play one of the preliminary round games. So that's why he's here, to try and play him in either both the last 2 games or one of at least the last 2 games. So that's why he's here.
And when you're looking at options with the One Day Cup coming up, maybe some of the younger lads might get a chance to play in these games. Is that a good chance for them to sort of put a marker on their performances and say, look, like if you need me, we're here?
Yeah, I actually really enjoy the One Day Cup. It is a fresh competition. It's a great format of the game as well. I love 50 over cricket. I think it's a combination of your sort of 4-day and your T20. It's a tough competition, tough format as well. We have been playing quite a lot of young players anyway, I think, in 4-day cricket and in the T20s. But it is another opportunity for probably that level just below that to get a bit more exposure and some opportunities, and for them to really take that and give us a reason to give them some more opportunities next year as well.
And Durham, the first game of the competition, could be a great way to start and hopefully to kick on and win some silverware.
Yeah, I think it's just a new competition. Some people don't get impacted as much with 100. So, there's I went through the teams that we're coming up against, and there's very strong teams that we're playing with overseas players. So I don't think it's going to be an easy competition to win, but I do think we have got a strong side. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that. But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty hard fought, the 50 over comp.
Absolutely. Well, Dale, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. We'll hopefully see you very soon.